Welcome to St. Dominic Overwatch. Well, today the Crusaders will be taking on Notre Dame High School, starting out here in Antarctic Peninsula. Sorry. We're just waiting for everyone to pick their heroes. Peninsula is a capture point where whichever team captures the point holds on to it for a while. Whoever gets the most wins. It's not that hard.
What's a little while longer?
Looks like Dominic is running Sigma as their tank. Floats around, shoots rocks at people. Also running Farah as a DPS, flying with the rocket launcher. Moira as a healer. She can both heal and damage. Ana as our other healer, sits in the back with a sniper rifle. And Junkrat as our other DPS, sitting with a grenade launcher, 5 shots. It's looking like Notre Dame's running Winston. That is the monkey with the laser gun. Soldier 76. He's pretty basic. He's just got a machine gun. That's it. Seem to be running Mercy as their healer, and Moira as their other healer. Their final DPS looks to be Echo. She flies around just for a little bit. She flies for about 5 seconds, hovers for the rest of the time. Notre Dame on point first. Sigma's hoping to get behind here. Hoping to take out some of Notre Dame's healers. Dominic switched from Junkrat to Reaper. Reaper's able to find Moira and Mercy, taking out both of Notre Dame's healers. Reaper also taking out Soldier 76. And Echo. Reaper's able to take out 4 of Notre Dame's players. And now Dominic is controlling the point. Ultimate from Reaper, able to take out 3, 4 of Notre Dame's players. Dominic switched to Bastion now. He can transform into a turret. A lot of bullets really fast.
Over here. I have arrived.
Bastion able to find Winston, immediately killed by Echo. Reaper able to take out both of Notre Dame's healers again. Now Echo's going to use her ultimate and mirror Reaper. Notre Dame's trying to recapture the point. Ultimate from Dominic's Moira, immediately killed by Soldier 76. Now we have an ultimate from Sigma, able to find Mercy. Mercy able to live through it. Into overtime now. All Dominic has to do is knock the final players off the point. And that's going to be in the end of the first round.
Score 1-0.
It's best of 3 points for the first map, so we're going to go into the second capture point.
The older I get, the faster the years go.
It's likely
It's looking
that
like
time
Dominic
is
has switched
passing at
back
the
to
same rate
Junkrat.
it always has. Barring relativistic effects, of course.
I like you better when you are talking to yourself.
Hoi!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Soldier wasting 0 time, sprinting straight to the point. Going for that first capture. Notre Dame still running Winston and Soldier. Doesn't look like they changed their lineup at all. Sigma able to find 76. Mercy's able to get the res off. And then Soldier and Moira and Echo are killed. And Dominic's gonna take the point.
A fallen angel.
Over here.
Over here.
Misery made
Gegoed. Over here. Over there. Over there. Tango spot.
Seems like Notre Dame was able to get behind Dominic. Doesn't look like that's helping them out though. Now we have one of Dominic's Moiras hunting after Winston and able to get the kill.
pain is inevitable.
Got eyes on an enemy.
Ultimate from Soldier here basically gives him aimbot. And you can see that, able to take out 3, 4. Looking for the team kill. That's a team kill for Dominic.
Good work.
Something tells me this is going to be the end of the first map.
A taste of poison.
Ultimate from Sigma. Into overtime now. All Dominic has to do is kick Notre Dame out of the point. Echo's ultimate again. Looks like Notre Dame saved all of their ultimates right here at the end. But that's not going to matter. Dominic's going to effortlessly kick him off the point. And that's the end of the first map. Let's take a look at our play of the game. And of course, St. Dominic's Optimo with Reaper. Reaper was played by Optimo Matthew Edward. And that's the end of the first map. Let's take a look at the rest of the maps we're going to be playing. Up next is Blizzard World. That's going to be a, it's called a hybrid map. You capture a point, and then you push a payload. Then it's going to be Rialto. Rialto is a pure push map. And then we're going to Colosseo, which is our... Colosseo is a robotic push. I'll explain that when we get to it. It's a lot easier to explain once we actually see it. It's just kind of a pain to explain. And then Busan is our final tiebreaker. Something tells me we're not going to get to Busan. Maybe we might stop after Rialto, depending on if Dominic can keep up the speed that they're going at. Let's take a look at the Dominic team and their favorite players, or the most commonly played players, sorry. We have, these are their usernames, and then to the right you'll see their names. SDHS Overwatch 1, he's primarily playing tank, and that's Henry Kaufman. Durant 7, is normally playing Hanzo. I believe we were seeing him as Junkrat, that's Jack Ellis. Optimo, we saw from his Reaper skills, Matthew Edward. XP Grinder is one of our supports, commonly playing Ana, Jacob Genesis. And SDHS Overwatch 3, Mason Matthias, commonly playing Kiriko. Now, of course, that'll change depending on what Notre Dame plays, but it seems like Notre Dame only has one set of characters that they really like. Hopping into map 2, Blizzard World. Dominic's going to be on the attack first.
How many of you Overwatch people are missing an eye?
How many of you scouts?
We can see Durant going Hanzo, Optimo going Torbjorn. SDHS Overwatch 1, Henry is going Sigma. And for our healers, Ana and Moira.
I don't think you understand the Delta.
We've seen all of these characters so far. Only one we haven't seen so far is Torbjorn. He is very short. That's kind of his whole personality. He's very small. He's got a nail gun that he likes to shoot at people. And we'll see as soon as Dominic goes to start capturing the point, he's going to throw out a turret. Now, Torbjorn's turrets are very powerful, yet they're not dealt with. Looks like Notre Dame's going with Orisa as their tank, Mercy as their healer, Soldier 76 as DPS, Lifeweaver as one of their healers, and Junkrat as their other DPS. Now, people commonly say that Orisa is very hard to kill, but as you can see, Dominic took her out effortlessly. Orisa might not have a lot of damage to her, but she's a tank. She's a true tank. She kind of absorbs damage. Well, that's not a problem at all for Dominic. Going to immediately capture the point, and Sigma wants to find Mercy. Fortunately, she's just a little too fast for him.
Objective A captured. Escort.
Just like that, Dominic has completed the first half of the objective and has captured the point. Now they have 5.5 minutes to push it to the middle, where they'll get more time. Ultimate from Hanzo. Looked like Sigma's going for Orisa again. Taken out by Soldier 76. It looks like Mercy's the one to take out Torbjorn's turret. That's not a very common thing. Normally, Mercy really only heals or is damage amping her teammates. But sometimes she pulls out a gun, and as you can see just there, Mercy was also able to find Torbjorn. Dominic switching from Sigma to Doomfist. Doomfist hoping to get into the back line, take out some of Notre Dame's healers. Ultimate from Torbjorn, laying out his welcome mat, just lays out lava. Ultimate from Notre Dame's Junkrat, called Riptire. Big ol' fast bomb. And that, of course, finds Doomfist. Dominic's still in the push, about halfway to the point, 4 minutes to go. Hanzo sends out his hunting wolves. Now, the name of the game with this game mode is you want to have as many people on the point as possible. The more people on the point, the faster your push. Now, of course, Dominic has 3.5 minutes to get it maybe 20 feet at this point, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. And just like there's the checkpoint. Now Dominic has another 5 minutes to get to the second point. Looks like Arisa's trying her best to stay alive. Taken out by Torbjorn. Just like that, Dominic has a kind of an open push right to the end. You can see Notre Dame's just kind of sitting in the back waiting for the rest of their team to be back up and going. Ultimate from Notre Dame Soldier. That's that aimbot. That can be really deadly if it's not taken care of. Really makes it effortlessly to just shred through an entire enemy team with that. Looks like Torbjorn's ready on his ultimate again. Hanzo has his ultimate ready. 3 of Dominic's players have their ultimates ready. So Notre Dame should be careful. Here comes that ultimate from Torbjorn. Able to take out Arisa with it and pushes all of Notre Dame back. Right where Doomfist can really work his magic. His ultimate's up and ready to go. Hanzo able to take out Soldier 76. That is a very big kill. And also taking out Mercy when trying to use her Resurrect. Ultimate from Hanzo, able to take out Junkrat. All that stands left in their way is Arisa, pulled away by their own healer. That's going to be a mistake, because just like that, she's dead. Ultimate from Junkrat. Best plan here is for everyone to spread out. Able to only find Ana. Dominic has 2.5 minutes to push. Last 5 meters, sorry. 0.1 meter left, and that's the end of round 1. Dominic able to push all the way with 2.5 minutes to go. Now we're going to swap sides, and Notre Dame's going to have the same time to see how far they can push it. Dominic's changed up a little bit. With Reinhardt, he's got a big old hammer he swings around, pretty self-explanatory. Looking like Lucio, the DJ, as one of the healers. Runs around on some roller skates, blasting his music, healing everyone. Other than that, looks like everyone else is still the same. Sorry, it looks like one of our healers has switched to a Lari. What's special about her is what she just threw down. That healing pylon can do 40 healing per second. If Notre Dame doesn't take that out, it's going to be very hard to kill any of Dominic's players. You can see Dominic's playing very aggressive with their defense. Most teams do not play this aggressive. Notre Dame, still with Arisa, doesn't look like they've made any changes to their layout. Reinhardt effortlessly taking out Notre Dame, and that's another team kill. 30 seconds into the round. Notre Dame's gonna have to think of a new game plan, maybe switch up some of their characters. Looking like they're staying with Arisa. I don't know if I consider that the best plan. Reinhardt able to find Soldier. Reinhardt taken out by Orisa. And now Notre Dame is going to have their best chance to push right here. Olari able to take out Soldier 76. And Lucio taking out Orisa. We can see Reinhardt's very close back to the front line. Ultimate from Junkrat, I didn't even realize. Took out 3 of Notre Dame's players. Now, if Notre Dame's not careful, they're going to get locked inside their spawn. Ultimate from Orisa. Reinhardt able to find Lifeweaver, crush him against the wall. Looks like Orisa might be able to actually charge forward a little bit. Reinhardt's looking to get right up close to where that hammer can do all the damage. Just like that, Dominic has stopped Notre Dame's capture. Another ultimate from Junkrat inbound. Let's see who he finds. Doesn't look like he found anyone, actually. We can see Notre Dame tried to go up through the back. They're able to get on point, but the question is, can they hold it long enough? All that's there to capture is Soldier, and Reinhardt's not going to let him live much longer. 1 minute left. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Notre Dame's gonna be able to capture this. Looking like they're trying to go around the back again. Ultimate from Reinhardt. Lots of damage, knocking all their players out. Quadruple kill, and that's another team kill. St. Dominic. 30 seconds left. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Notre Dame has much of a chance here. They haven't really been able to get close at all to the point. Reinhardt's looking for another point, or another kill. Looking like all of Notre Dame's going through the back door again. Double kill, and there's a pin on Mercy. All that's left is Orisa. And that's the end of the second map, with another team kill for St. Dominic. Putting Dominic up 2-0. Play of the game from Duran as Hanzo. This was when Dominic was still attacking. That's the end of our second map. Dominic has the ability to take it all through this next map, Rialto. Now, Rialto is a pure push map. Looking like Notre Dame's doing some substitutes. One thing about the Dominic team, both JV and varsity, is they don't have any subs. They have their players, and that's it. Whereas almost every team we've played has had at least one substitute. Just waiting for everything to be figured out, so we can hop into map 3, Rialto. As a pure push map. Oh, there it goes. They were trying to load Route 66, Route 66. Corrected now. So with pure push maps, right outside the gate the timer starts, and the payload is right there ready to push. All you have to do is push it as far as possible in the time. And honestly, with how this last map went on Blizzard World, I think it's going to be a pretty easy win for Dominic here. They've really done nothing but dominate, maybe except for the first capture on the first map where Notre Dame held a little bit. Looks like we're picking players. Looking like St. Dominic is going to run Reinhardt again. In the air center field, Case is going to go up for the right tap. Demo by Brady Galantine. 2 defenders, this is their shot. And it looks like Dominic's going to be on the attack. Let's take a look at the Dominic lineup. We have Arisa for Dominic now. We saw Arisa a lot from Notre Dame, but now it's on the Dominic side. Torbjorn, we all love Torbjorn. Very fast. It's because he's you know, he's got his turret. Lots and lots of damage through that turret. Junkrat, the pirate with a grenade launcher, because that makes sense. Lifeweaver and Alari for our healers. Let's see how fast Dominic can push this to the end, because something tells me it's going to be pretty fast. 2 checkpoints in the middle of this. Taking a look at who Notre Dame's playing, we have Bastion, the turret. Arisa via Arisa is always fun. Mercy as one of their healers. Moira as another healer. Can't find their other DPS, which is always kind of concerning. And it looks like Notre Dame's Arisa is going to take out Dominic. Junkrat able to capture Arisa in his bear trap. Dominic's just kind of standing by until their tank respawns. Changed over to Sigma. Sigma's a very good counter against Arisa. As long as you know your timings. Arisa has a couple states where she's invulnerable and kind of neglects a lot of damage. So as long as you're not wasting your time attacking during that, Sigma can be very powerful against Arisa. You can see Sigma's not even focusing on Arisa really, because she doesn't do a lot of damage. She just can take a lot of damage. Ultimate from Alari. Just like that, Dominic gets a team kill. I should probably explain what all happened there. We had 2 ultimates. We had a Junkrat ultimate, which of course is his Riptire. Take a wheel, fill it with C4, and that's Riptire. And then we had Alari use her ultimate. The way Alari's ultimate works is she sends out the sun and puts a lasting effect on players called like Sunstrike. And in that time where that effect is on them, if the enemy players take a certain amount of damage, they'll just straight up blow up. Ultimate from Torbjorn, looking to find a couple players, including Arisa, maybe Bastion. Bastion able to take out. In that time, Dominic has hit the checkpoint. Unfortunately, no one's on the point, so the push is paused. At this point, 2 Dominic players just kind of bullying Mercy. Doesn't have a lot of attack to her, and they just sick Junkrat and Sigma on her. Dominic strongly on the push now. 4 minutes, and they're halfway through the map. There's Bastion's ultimate. You can see it didn't really do a lot of damage. Ultimate from Arisa. Now, the thing with Arisa's ultimate is the longer you let it lie, the more damage you'll get out of it. So it makes me think that whoever's playing Arisa for Notre Dame doesn't really know how Arisa works. They keep, you know, instantly using Arisa's ultimate. You want to let it charge up. Oh, and look at that. It's another team kill for Dominic. I didn't even realize... Sorry. I didn't even realize that they were close to a team kill. See a couple of motes from Social76. Just wanted to show off. Notre Dame coming out in full force, able to take out Soldier. Junkrat able to take out Risa. Mercy's able to get the res off. Dominic's gonna run back a little. They're gonna have 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 40 seconds actually, to push it the last few meters to the next checkpoint. Looks like Notre Dame has switched to Reaper, and Dominic has switched to Diva. I don't know if I really agree with that choice. I don't think Diva would be the best for this. Couple ultimates playing out. Honestly, I'm just waiting for this Alari ultimate. Oh, bad timing. Seems that as soon as Diva gets back into her mech, it just instantly destroyed. Thinking Dominic might have to change their tanks soon. If I was in this situation, I would go for Zarya. Zarya has a big old laser gun, and it can really shred through Risa. Since the spinning javelin for Risa can't deflect the energy beam. Another ultimate from Junkrat, able to take out 2 players. Risa being finished off. Notre Dame still strongly on the point. Dominic's doing everything they can to try and take him out, but that Mercy is really just keeping everyone full health. Bastion's taken out pretty early on into being here. Ultimate from Diva. See if it's gonna find anyone. Able to find Junkrat. Mercy's able to get the res, but she's instantly killed right after. Dominic's gonna have to switch up their strategy. 30 seconds left to get to that next checkpoint. It's not that far, but Notre Dame has a very strong hold on it. Like I was saying earlier, I would really suggest that they go Zarya, just because her energy weapon is very hard to combat. Dominic going very strong for the push. Looks like Dominic's able to get a team kill right at the end. Yeah, they were short. One player had already revived. But it looks like Dominic's going to hit that second checkpoint. Dominic's going to have 1.5 minutes to push it to the final. Risa made the mistake of running off by herself without any of her team. That's what got her killed. Looks like they switched to Cassidy with a 6-shot revolver taken out effortlessly by Dominic. 60 seconds left. Dominic is halfway to the final point. You can see it's right around the corner. Another ultimate from Bastion. Let's see if he can find some people. He was able to find Ana. Ultimate for Diva almost ready. Question is, when is she going to play it? Right now. Sorry, she didn't play it. That was her getting booted out of her mech. Dominic's going to have 30 seconds to push. They have 2 ultimates ready, and by the time the fight is going on, they're going to have another 2. There goes Diva for ultimate. Overshoots the ultimate. Ultimate from Hanzo, taking out 2 of Notre Dame's players. Here comes Alari's ultimate. Hard push right at the end here. All that's left right now is Moira. And the hope is that Dominic's going to be able to keep at least someone on the point. to keep overtime going on. Junkrat's gonna hide as long as he can. Seems as much as Notre Dame tried, it took him a while to take out that Ana. That's gonna be the end. Dominic's gonna have 2 points instead of 3.
Score 2-0. Switching sides.
So now, Notre Dame wants to win this map. They just have to push 75.15 meters. If I was Dominic there, it seemed like Diva wasn't really working. Reinhardt seemed to play very well. The only problem with Reinhardt is they had a Bastion. Bastion can really shred through the shield. Let's see if they've changed up at all. And looks like they've taken my advice, which is funny because they can't hear me. They were just, you know, linked telepathically. Looks like we're going Zarya. Other than that, we haven't really changed characters at all. And you'll see just how powerful Zarya is with her energy gun. She can also absorb damage and turn it into shield. That's what the 2 bubbles are. That's really her only ability. It is the bubble. But we'll see. Zarya doesn't really need much more.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm assuming Notre Dame's going for Orisa again. That's pretty much been their name of the game. Bastion, Mercy. Looking like Pharah. That's a new one for them. There we just saw Zarya's bubble, and you can see just how fast Zarya is shredding through 2 of Notre Dame's players. Meanwhile, Hanzo's going to take out the Orisa. And just like that, Dominic has stopped their first push. Notre Dame able to take out Zarya, and Dominic responded by taking out their Orisa. Unfortunately, Mercy was able to get the res off before she was killed. But it doesn't matter because Dominic killed the Orisa right away. Just like that, Dominic's able to fend off another push from Notre Dame. Just under 3 minutes left. And Dominic is not messing around anymore. They really want this over in 3 maps. We can see Ana, who's normally a backline character, is playing up and sleeping Orisa, probably just for the fun of it. Looks like Dominic has switched from Zarya to... Don't be honest, can't remember his name. Ramatra, sorry. 3 kills for Dominic. Hunting for the other 2 players. They want a team kill. Just over 2 minutes left. And Notre Dame hasn't really made any progress. See, Notre Dame's trying to play upstairs. Doesn't look like it's going to do anything for him, though. Mach are able to take out Bastion. Here comes Orisa dropping down. Something tells me that was a mistake. Ultimate from Ramatra. A lot of people are dying. Lots of damage done. Question is who's going to come out on top. And of course, looks like it's going to be St. Dominic. Just over a minute left. And Dominic has just been dominating. Not locking them in their spawn just yet. It looks like Ramatra's playing back, looking for some heals. And Notre Dame's actually going to be able to push a little bit. Question is Dominic going to let him get to the first checkpoint? Macho full health coming in. He's done with all the shenanigans. They pushed it too far. It's personal now. He wanted that mercy. 20 seconds left, and that's another team kill for St. Dominic. Soldier 76 is going to hit him at a moat there. 10 seconds left. Ultimate from Bastion. I don't think it's going to help. Arisa got on point, not for long. Going into overtime just for a little bit. Timer started. And that's going to be the game. Check out our play of the game here. I'm assuming it's going to be our tank. It's going to be Hanzo Optimo. Played by Matthew Edward. That's the second play of the game. This was, of course, during Dominic's attack. And you can tell that it was Dominic's attack because they're past the first checkpoint. I'm not trying to be mean about it, but Dominic really shut down Notre Dame. And that's going to be the game. Dominic 3, Notre Dame 0. Thank you all for watching.